Hey guys, it's Luke Brindley, and today I want to talk to you about a beautiful tune in DADGAD tuning. There's a free tab for you at the link below, so go ahead and download that and let's get started. This song is called Of the Father's Love Begotten, and it's a hymn from probably the 14th century. This arrangement is by guitarist El McMean, and El is a wonderful guitarist and arranger and has been a bit of a mentor to me over the years, so please check out his music. I think this arrangement really showcases the simple beauty of the melody and also the beauty of DADGAD tuning. In case you're not familiar with DADGAD tuning, DADGAD is named DADGAD because the guitar is tuned to D-A-D, G-A-D. So make sure you're tuned that way before we start. Let's check out the first measure. We start in second position, which means our first finger is positioned here at the second fret. And we start by playing the three lower strings, and then we walk up the D major scale on the D string and the G string like this. D, E, F sharp, G. I have a separate tab of some common scales in DADGAD tuning. That's also free at the link below, so go ahead and download that, it will be helpful. So we're just going up the D major scale here, and then back down, and then back up, and then the open three strings again. So here's the first three measures. Okay, then for the fourth measure, we shift to fourth position, which means our first finger is now stationed here around the fourth fret. Now here's where we start to really get into some cool DADGAD stuff. Let me show you what I mean. We start with our first finger on the fourth fret of the fourth string. And we're playing the three lowest strings here. And then the third and second. Now the next note is a B natural. Now we have a few places we can play this note. We can play it here or here. But in this arrangement, we're going to play the note here at the ninth fret of the fourth string. And what that does is that gives us this cool harp-like ringing sound that DADGAD is great for. Check it out. One more time. It's measures 4 and 5. Measure 6 is just the A string ringing for 4 beats. Now measure 7 is another place where I think this arrangement really shines and really showcases DADGAD tuning. Check it out. So we're playing the B note here, same note, just a different spot. And the reason why we're playing it here is we're going to go up to the 6th fret on the 3rd string, and then the open 1st string. So we've got that cool ringing sound again. And then with our pinky, we're going to get the 7th fret on the 4th string. So here's that 7th measure again. I think that's beautiful. So here we go. We got measures 4, 5, 6, and 7. Gorgeous. Now measure 8, we're back to second position. Let's straight down the D major scale from A to E. Measure 9. And measure 10 and 11 are the cadence that ends the first half of the song. It goes like this. Okay, so here's measure 8, 9, 10, and 11. Okay, so measure 10 is a little tricky because we're in second position, so our first finger's here on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, but our pinky has to stretch to the 5th fret on the 6th string. And it's really only for the first quarter note, like this. Then for the 11th measure, we're back with the pinky on the 5th fret of the 6th string. And we end that measure with octaves, D. So that's D and D an octave apart. So one great thing about DADGAD tuning, and we'll see more of this later, is that we have octaves that are pretty easy to play. We've got a D here, a D here, and a D here. So that's the 6th string, the 4th string, and the 1st string are all D. And then with the 5th string and the 2nd string are A. So we have octaves there. So that's a really cool tool to keep handy when you're arranging tunes or just playing in DADGAD, is the ease of playing octaves. So measure 13 starts the second half of the song, and measure 13 is the same as the first measure, like this. Just straight up the D major scale from D, E, F sharp, G. Then measure 14, we have another cool use of the DADGAD tuning. So the notes are this: F sharp, E, A, B. Now that B note, we could have played it here, but in this arrangement, we're going to play the B here again, which again allows us that ringing harp-like sound that DADGAD is great for. So we've got measure 14. Okay, so here's measure 13 and 14. Gorgeous. Okay, measure 15. So that's just A, open 2nd string, F sharp, 4th fret on the 4th string, and then open G string, 2nd fret on the G string. So now you kind of have those 2 A notes ringing out, right? In unison, you have the 2nd string, A, and the 2nd fret on the G string, A. Those ring out for one measure. Then we have this descending scale line. Now the final cadence is really cool. It's played in octaves. And again, DADGAD is very conducive to playing in octaves because we have 3 D notes and 2 A notes just on the open string. So let's check this out. It starts on the 6th string and the open 4th string. And we just go right up the D major scale, D, E, F sharp, then to the 2 open A strings. And for my left hand, I'm using my 2nd and 3rd fingers there. And then back down, then open, then 2nd fret. Okay, so let me play that whole cadence for you. Let me play the whole song for you one more time, a little slower. So that is Of the Father's Love Begotten, a beautiful song from the 14th century arranged by El McMean in DADGAD tuning. Check out El's music and go ahead and download the PDF tab at the link below and leave a comment with any questions, and I'll see you soon.